Hello!
Hello!
Hello.
Hello!
It's been a while. We're back. Yes, in real life, IRL, in a place.
Or are we?
Oh.
This could be a Zoom call.
You green screen.
Yeah, I green screened me in.
Excellent. If this was a Zoom call, one of us wouldn't have any trousers. And anyway, hi. Welcome to episode 61.
61.
61.
Oh.
We're still doing this. Is anyone there?
Hello.
Hello. Of the Mr. Courgette.
Mr. Dbsb.
Chilli.
And Zombie.
Experience. Oh, it's just so fluid.
Yeah, like Mercury.
In this episode, we will talk to you about Chilli and zombies.
If it's not broken,
Then break
it a bit.
Yeah, and then you can fix it and look really good because you fixed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll start with the Chilli portion of the episode.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
This is something that we picked up at the Earth Market in Brighton a few weeks ago, and it's a company called A Tribe Called Veg, obviously a great name, and it just simply says roasted chili on the front, so I'm expecting it to do exactly what it says on the tin.
Can we kick it with them?
Yes, we can. So, this looks like it's not going anywhere. We've tried turning this upside down a few times because preparation is important. I'm going to try shaking it again to see if it does anything. Watch me jiggle.
It sounds a very thick sauce.
It does. So I am wondering if we want to stick the back end of spoons in, or if we want to use one of these handy chopsticks.
Handy chopstick, I think.
Okay. Right, I am going to go in then and try and see how much I can get on a chopstick. That looks a good start for 10.
Yeah. Oh, it's almost a puree.
Okay. So got a bit there.
Got our bits. Oh,
Nice
yes.
and smoky, isn't it? Like roasted.
Oh, yes. Roasted garlic in there. I'm a big fan of roasted garlic.
Right. I was going to say down the hatch, but give it a lick.
Yep.
That's lovely and smooth, isn't it? Little
That is
tingle
really
chili.
Yeah. A nice sweetness at the beginning, smokiness.
Really
Oh,
nice.
that would... Oh.
Now, I had some on this, but not enough. I'm going to try the back end
Yeah.
of a spoon to see if I can get some more.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely... Try a bit more of that.
There we go. That's better.
I think...
That is lovely. Nice heat, but it's not like an extreme heat at all. It's just a nice warming heat all around your mouth. Really just lovely smoky flavours.
Yeah, really
gorgeous.
nice and roasted. That's... Tell you what, king oyster mushroom.
Ooh.
That would
Split
go...
it down the middle,
Yeah,
baste it.
and roasted king oyster mushroom.
Yeah, see,
That would be good.
you're classy. I'm not classy. I would spread it on bread for a sandwich.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. With cheese,
Ooh.
that would work.
Yeah.
That's
That's really lovely.
a good all-round one.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that is roasted chili from A Tribe Called Veg. We shall put some sort of link on here with my usual challenge for DBSB to get it between my fingers.
There you go. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm calling that a win.
Yeah. That's that wins.
Yeah. Excellent. So,
What about the zombies?
Yeah, film. So, we've been waiting for this one for a while. It's been out for a while, but we wanted to wait till we could watch it together in person because we watched the previous two together. So this is Train to Busan presents Peninsula.
Ooh.
So we really like the other two.
Yeah.
You were more of a fan of the animated one than I was.
Yeah. But then you're not a hugely animated fan.
I really like Trapdoor.
Yeah.
Claymation.
Yeah. I guess If you've watched the manga, you can read the comic.
So anyway, this is part 3. The Train to Busan presents Peninsula, and we have high hopes.
Yes.
So this is a limited edition version.
Ooh.
Should we see what we get as bonus
Yes.
items? Okay. So
What do you get as a boner?
we get the Blu-ray with a different cover to what was on the front.
Oh.
Okay. And we get a poster. That's pretty good.
Mm.
Yeah. For all your zombie needs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What else do we get? We probably get a bunch of stuff that's not going to go back in and fit in the same
Yeah.
space, don't we?
Oh. Is that postcards?
And we get some postcards, yeah. I'm not going to get them all out now because I'm too cack-handed to take off the tape. But we get some postcards. That's pretty good.
That's
good haul.
yeah, nice little,
Yeah.
nice box.
Yeah. Well, I think we should watch this, eat
Yes.
some more hot sauce, and report back.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
We'll see you soon, if there's anybody there. That was Train to Busan presents Peninsula. I really like the premise.
Yes, I think it was our first heist, Mad Max-esque, deep into the zombiedom kind of thing.
You see, yes, I think on one hand, whichever hand it might be,
Yeah.
it was very much that bringing in the post-apocalyptic Mad Max element, which we had in Wormwood,
Yeah.
you know, but bringing it on a grander scale, bringing in the heist element that, you know, we haven't seen anywhere before, and that Zack Snyder definitely didn't steal for Army of the Dead, and you know, it was bringing in a lot of that real sort of car chase. Like my word for the film is handbrake, because there were so many handbrake turns in that film. It's unbelievable. But it's got all this in there. Like there's a major action thing. It's got the heist element.
Good,
and,
strong.
Yeah, but then running alongside this is basically a rom-com. The whole film is basically a rom-com.
Yeah.
It's one character's pursuit of redemption for an earlier disadvantageous act, which is basically a rom-com. I'm sorry, but
yeah.
I mean, it had all this stuff going. Yes, this is the plot. This is the plot. This is the plot. It's all whiz, bang, crash. Lots of things happening. No, it's a rom-com.
Mm.
I mean, admittedly, I fell asleep for about 20 minutes of it, so I might have missed something vital.
Well, I think that is a thing that happens with.
What, that I've fallen asleep during the vital bits?
Well, no, with quite a lot of Oriental cinema.
Okay.
I think sometimes they pack a lot in them, and perhaps for our popcorn minds, there's a bit too much. I think the end they did stretch the end by quite a lot.
Yeah.
But it was a good ending.
Oh yeah.
But it's a very stretched ending.
I think that's a really amazing element. I really loved. I mean, again, this won't be a spoiler, but right at the beginning of the film, where they're first introducing like the zombies again, the way the zombies reanimated was just fantastic. It was a bit like, oh God, I'm really never going to forgive myself for saying this, but you know when you get those really good dance troupes on Britain's Got Talent and they just sort of stand on one arm and stuff, and it really was like zombies doing body popping almost to reanimate.
Yeah.
It really worked, you know. It was because a lot of them it's just like they wake up, they sit up, off they go, and this was no, they're going to wake up in a really like angular way, like they were from some amazing dance troupe.
Yes. I think that that was good. And it was I enjoyed it. It did keep me watching.
Yeah,
I haven't seen the Las Vegas version of the film yet.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not the Las Vegas version of this. It's just just saying that maybe potentially Hollywood might have just gone, oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Just saying. But
it had good, strong female.
Yes.
Leads.
Yeah.
The younger.
Yes.
The
younger
daughter.
protagonists. Yeah.
she's great.
Yeah.
The mum, she did do the going from to suddenly, you know, when
She's
they
badass.
she's a badass. Which, you know, if you're gonna survive on a peninsula full of zombies and desolation, you've got to turn from to pretty quickly, or else you'll be.
This is very true. There's a big nod to Mad Max Thunderdome in this.
Yeah.
It does play on lots of other things, which is great. I mean, overall, it's a really good film. I just couldn't help thinking it was just trying too hard to disguise the fact it was a love story.
I didn't
personally.
Huge. You know, that was part of the male protagonist's arc.
Yes. Yeah.
Rather than, see, that's what made it kind of a different kind of romantic story, in that she didn't remember him.
No, because he was just one of many.
He was just
not
one
in
of,
that way, but he was just,
and it was his guilt, not her. Oh, I wish I was going out with a lovely man that I saw once. It was his guilt.
Yeah.
That, you know, so it's his guilt story.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's a better thing. Yeah, rather than a love story, is just his big guilt trip for 2 hours. Sorry, it's a good film. Watch it. It's a good sort of. I don't want to say end of a trilogy, because no doubt this will be a series that keeps going.
I can see them just continue on building the world.
Yeah. Okay. The bit at the end that just got me and was a bit like, what the hell? When there is a certain group that turn up to assist at the end.
Yeah.
That looked like they had homemade name badges. It looked like they got these like really professional uniforms and then just got someone to just home make their name badges. And I was just like, hang on a minute, this isn't professional. That's been done in crayon. Anyway, that's my 2 pence worth, whatever it's worth.
There's a bit at the end which does leave in a what's that Italian job. An Italian job ending it's got on there as well.
Ah, yes.
Which, that was quite good.
Well, that's enough of us talking nonsense. We're going to have fun editing this and trying to make it make sense. We'll be back. We'll review something else, and there'll be more Chilli.
Yes.
Yeah. We're still doing this, if there's anyone out there.
Hello. Is anyone out there?